Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be much more happier topic, much more positive. I've had a lot of eventful things happen to me in the last couple of weeks, but today we're going to focus on something completely different, more positive, upbeat, uplifting, and interesting. And a few days ago, I had a conversation with a young lady, and she told me about this guy that asked her on a date, the date that she went on. She went on about her date. So I said, okay, where'd he take you? She said, well, he didn't take me anywhere. I said, what do you mean? Well, we just Netflixed and chilled. Really? You just sat at home and watched Netflix, watched TV. That's your date. And that's so typical of a lot of men. Netflix and chill, babe. Yeah. Really? Really, guys? That's the best you could do? Well, she went on with this conversation, and I says, so did he at least take you out to eat? She said, yeah, we went to McDonald's. Really? First date, McDonald's. Watching Netflix. So I'm thinking, that's pathetic. Really, guys? That's the best you can do? I told her, are you going to go out with him again? She says, no. No, I'm done with him. She wanted to go somewhere. She wanted him to take her somewhere. I don't think it would matter where. She did not want to sit at home and watch TV. That was not her idea of a date. She asked me, what would you have done? I said, well, I would have taken you somewhere, anywhere. There's for instance, we just had the Cherry Blossom Festival in Marshfield. I would have taken her there. I said, there's a fudge factory 20 miles up the road with a huge gift shop. You can watch them make the fudge, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything to do that. Costs nothing. There's plenty of state parks. There's all kinds of places to see and do. There's antique stores, flea markets, you name it. There's places to see and things to do. I said, if it was me, you would have gone somewhere. She said, what would you have done for dinner? I said, well, it wouldn't be McDonald's. In Marshfield, there's only one place to go, and that's Grillo's. There is nowhere else to go in this town, really. I mean, if it was Springfield, there's Applebee's, Cheddar's, TGI Fridays, you name it. There's plenty of middle-income places you can go that are inexpensive, that don't cost a lot of money. And so today's video is going to be about the Pew Research. Now, the reason I went on about this young lady talking to me, the conversation we had was very insightful. And she was making a statement. I wanted him to take me somewhere, and he didn't do that. Now, I know what the guys are going to come back and say. Here's his end of the story. Well, Jim, I don't have any money. I'm broke. That's what she told me. That's what he told her. Was, well, I don't have any money right now. I'm kind of broke, and I'm going, that's BS. You know what? I'm going to call BS on there right now. That's an excuse. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you guys out there? According to the Pew Research, 63% of the men between the age of 18 and 30 are single. 63% of you are single. You are dateless amigos. And based on this conversation I had with this young lady, I'm going, I can see why they're dateless. They don't have any imagination. They won't get out of the house. They won't put their video games down for a second. And they wonder why women ditch them. And they complain, well, how come Chad always gets them? Well, maybe Chad takes her out. Well, Chad's got money. No, I don't have a lot of money. And trust me, I know where to take a young lady. I picked up these magazines. Here's one, a Pew article. Webster County Community Guide. And lo and behold, there's things to do, activities, all kinds of activities that you could take a young lady to a date. All kinds of them. Let's see what I can find here. Oh, look, soccer, adult leagues, youth volleyball, football, Marshfield City Pool. Let's see. Somewhere, Parks and Recreation. Yeah. Parks and Recreation. What do you know? Places to go. Things to do. Let's see. What else? I know I saw it. Oh, look. These people are having a good time. This periodical is full of activities. Things to do, guys. What's wrong with you? Things to do in Webster County. Look at that. Things to do in Webster County. Look, they're going four-wheeling. Oh, look, that looks like fun. Did it ever occur to you your woman wants to go out four-wheeling? Even if you don't own a Jeep, I bet you can go for a ride in one. You just got to be strapped in. Cool. How's that to go do that? That looks like a lot of fun. Whether you're in the Jeep or you're just watching it done. That's so cool. Webster County Health Unit. In here, I saw, oh yes, festivals and events. Look, a whole page. Festivals and events. Look at that. Come on, guys. What are you talking about? There's no place to go. All kinds of things to see and do. If I had a young lady, I'll tell you what, we would never be bored. I could find all kinds of things. Here's another periodical from the Webster Electric Cooperative. Full of activities, places to go, state parks. Did you know state parks are free? It costs nothing, just a little bit of your time. All kinds of places. Man, here's an interesting place. The Missouri State Penitentiary. Now, they probably do ghost tours, historic tours. It sounds interesting. Something different, something unique. See? You can visit the penitentiary. It's something unique to do. You know. Let's see. Oh, look. State parks offer basket weaving classes. Now, that's something a young lady would love to be interested in. We go, well, we don't do that. Only you need to think about her feelings. Look at that. Man, you take her to a state park. Maybe she'd like to enter a basket weaving class. Have some fun. Make a day of it. Create memories. Stick it on Facebook, YouTube. Make videos. You name it. She probably enjoys something like this. And state parks are free. Our tax dollars pay for this. Even the classes are either free or very inexpensive. $15-20. So what? Even if you got to pay $15-20 to enter a class, so what? Big deal. What's a few dollars? I mean, I just don't understand you guys. And here's another magazine, 417. Our favorite state parks. All kinds of things to see and do in here. What's the matter with you guys? Netflix and chill. What's up with that, man? This conversation I had with her, that's what she was complaining about. Look, my wife and I were married for a few years. About 12 years in all. And all she wanted was me. Now, I know you guys are listening to these podcasters and you're telling you that these women are only interested in dating the top 5%. They just want a man with money. That's not true. That's not true. That's a myth. Maybe those bimbos you see on the Fresh and Fit podcast, I mean, if that's what you want to believe, live in that universe. And you say, well, women only swipe on the top 5%. Okay, where are you getting that statistic from? Oh, that's right, Tinder. Dating apps. Dating apps are not the real world, guys. What's the matter with you? So you get all your stats off these dating apps, which aren't real to begin with. They're full of nothing but bots and scams. They're not... A real woman wouldn't be on a dating app. A woman who is attractive and eligible wouldn't need a dating app. And something else these podcasters are probably telling you. Oh, look. Women have thousands of choices of men to pick from. No, they don't. The guys they do decide to date, they're going to date the men in their social circle. The guys in their immediate vicinity. Either they go to school with them, go to church with them, they're co-workers, and they probably got a nice Facebook page or Instagram profile so they can see who their friends are, check on their status if they have any status at all. Guys, you're going to have a digital footprint of some kind. You just do. And no, women do not have thousands of choices. That's something that maybe those like Fresh and Fit tell you. That's not true. That's false. They do not have thousands of choices. No, they select a man in their social circle. Someone they already know. They're not going to meet up with some random guy online. That's not how it works. That's not where the women pick their men from. Maybe on the West Coast, out there in LA, but not here in the Ozarks. I mean, I have 2 eyeballs. I know where they're picking them. They're getting them through referrals. They're co-workers. They're classmates. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to stay in their social circle. So, and then here's another myth that they tell you on these Fresh and Fit. I should stop because now I'm giving them free advertising. That's not my intent. What I'm saying is a lot of the so-called manosphere channels, because when my wife died, I went down that rabbit hole. And in the last couple of weeks, I've kind of woken up from that. I'm going like, yeah, their advice is wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. The famous YouTuber Kevin Samuels, totally wrong. If you listen to these black pillars, they'll tell you that women only want men who are 6 feet tall. That's not true. The church I used to go to, there's a couple of men I know who are short, only about 5'4". Both are happily married with children. So the idea that women only want men who are 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, 6-figure income, that's a lie. Don't believe that. That's nonsense. Women only date the top 5% of men. That's nonsense. That's BS. I call BS on that. Completely. Here's another one they tell you. Women hit the wall at 30. No. I know lots of attractive women way past 30. I know attractive women in their 50s. There's not very many of them, but they're out there. Yeah, they are few and far between. Past the age of 30, if you've gone to Walmart lately, there aren't a lot of them, but they're out there. I got a copy of 417 magazine here, and there's plenty of well-comported women. Look, she's attractive. She's very beautiful. There's a handsome couple. See? There's plenty of attractive women over 30. Here's a couple more. There's plenty of women out there. There's not very many of them, I'll agree, but they're out there. Here's another one. Very beautiful lady. There's plenty of them. Do women hit the wall at 30? No. That is a myth. She didn't hit the wall at 30, obviously. What wall? You believe that lie? That's a lie. So I know plenty of women who take care of themselves. They're well comported. There's no wall. I don't know where they got that from. I kind of know, because back in the day, biologically, if a woman didn't have children by a certain age, they produce fewer eggs. Biologically, there's some truth to that, but in this day and age, shit, nah. You can have children all the way to 40 and 50. With today's medical miracles, that you can have children at any age almost. With today's medical miracles, yes, it's possible. But I'm telling you, even in this magazine, there's plenty of well-comported, very beautiful women. Look, Do these women look like they've hit the wall? No. Again, there's plenty of places to see and do. Like I said, and here's what the guys are saying. The guys are saying, well, I don't have any money, and it costs money to go out. No, these state parks, I got a whole magazine, 417, our favorite state parks, and they're free. Our tax dollars pay for that. Costs nothing to visit a state park, guys. Nothing. The girl you want to go out with, they want to go somewhere with you. When I was married to Nicole, all she wanted was me. She just wanted to get out of the house and do something, anything. It didn't matter what we did. We could go to a flea market and have a good time because she was with me. Did you know flea markets are free? Cost nothing to go to Bass Pro. That's free. Antique stores, women love those. Those are free. The zoo is a good place. It's not free, but it's inexpensive. It's not that expensive to go to the zoo. Women love going to the zoos. Have you thought about taking her to the zoo? We have two here in the Ozarks, Dickerson Park and the Animal Safari out there in Stratford. But women love zoos, museums. There's plenty of museums. They're not that expensive. Guys, you may have to invest a little bit of your money. Doesn't cost a lot of money. We have Pythian Castle here in Springfield. I'm in Marshfield now, but we have Pythian Castle. They do ghost tours. Book a ghost tour. That'd be unique. There's another place here I spotted. There's Echo Bluff State Park, Table Rock, Roaring River. All kinds of places to go, guys. What are you talking about? Grand Gulf State Park, Stockton State Park, Bennett Springs State Park, Montauk State Park, Ha Ha Tonka, and look, there's an ancient castle. A great place to go. Most of them are still free because our tax dollars pay for it. Prairie State Park. Our favorite state parks, yes. Oh, here's one. Oh, this is the place. Guys, if you're looking for somewhere to take a young lady, you may have to spend just a little bit, but it's not that expensive. Fenley Farms. Look at that. Fenley Farms. Eat, drink, learn, grow. Ozark Mill. Look at that. Can you see that? That is the place to take her. What are you afraid of, guys? They have a wine factory there. There's this thing is in segments, but you can make memories. Take lots of pictures and make some YouTube videos. Create memories. Make it unique. It doesn't cost that much to go there. You may spend $80, $100. That's nothing. Guys, I mean, come on. Spend a little bit. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Women are not for sale. But it wouldn't hurt for you to invest and spend a little bit of money on them. There's all kinds of places to see and do. Guys, I'm sick and tired. The conversation I had with that young lady, she dumped him. She broke up with him because he wouldn't take her anywhere. He just wanted to watch Netflix and play video games. His excuse was, I don't have any money. That's bullshit. There's plenty of free places to go that don't cost anything. Nicole and I, we're always on a budget. And Sandra and I were on a budget. And she's someone I was dating after Nicole passed. We always found places to go and things to do. Well, when I met Carlene, this is 20-some years ago, and I didn't have any money. I didn't even have a car. I didn't even have a job. I was at McDonald's having a quarter pounder, and there she was. Next thing you know, I'm inviting her to the fair. What did I do? I took her somewhere. I didn't have a job, didn't even have a car. Her mother had to take us. But we went somewhere. I was not ashamed to be seen with her. I took her somewhere. We had a great time. We're still friends to this day. I think she lives in Chillicothe. But I'm just saying, Guys, you're going to take her somewhere. Stop. Because if you don't, someone like me is going to railroad in. I'm 56. I'm too old to be dating some of these young girls. But if you don't want to take them out, I will. I tell you what, after my conversation I had with her, I'm going, really? 63% of young men are single, and this is why. I can tell you why, because they're too lazy to get off their ass and get out there and do something. How about this, guys? Why don't you try going to the gym? I'm trying to get healthy and get fit. I'm going to save my money and buy some new clothes. Yeah, new threads. When I was growing up, that's one of the ways we did for self-improvement was buy some new threads. You got to, so I'm looking at buying some new threads. Look at these guys. See these men in this picture? They're well comported. They're wearing nice suits. So part of my investment is to buy a new suit. Probably 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to buy at least 3 suits. I think the budget, I can probably do it for $1,000 or less. There's Men's Suit Mart. There's John's Suit Shop. So there's places I'm going to save my money. I'm going to invest a little bit. Buy some dress shirts. Maybe a decent pair of dress shoes. Get some decent suits. As far as summer clothes, there's places I can go to buy t-shirts. Inexpensive t-shirts. Some nice shorts. Kohl's is usually a good place to go. They're usually pretty inexpensive. You can dress really nice and be really casual and still be well comported. So yeah, I'm going to invest in some new threads. Try and lose a little bit of weight, and that's me. So what actions are you taking, guys? Are you going to sit back and let an old 56-year-old geezer like me go on a date with one of these chicks that you should be going on a date with because you're too lazy to get off your ass? McDonald's, that's the best you can do. I don't have any money. Yeah, you got money. Don't BS me like that. My dad used to say, people will always have the money for the things they want. Do you know how true that is? It's very true. You choose what you want. You can choose to get off your ass and go work out. You can choose to go buy some new threads. Look decent, tuck your shirt in, comb your hair. Yeah, you may have to invest a little bit of money in this young lady. Take her to a decent restaurant. They're not that expensive. So don't give me any BS. You just may have to give up a few beers, give up some pizza, and whatever it is you're squandering your money on. And 63% of men are single, according to the Pew Research. And I put the blame squarely on the men. These manosphere channels, they'll blame it on the women. I don't. No, this is not simping. Maybe part of it is the women's fault. On the West Coast, it may be. But here in the Ozarks, women are still women. Yeah, we got a few bimbos. But if all you guys want are the bimbos you see on Fresh and Fit, be my guest. Those women are not for me. You can have them. I don't care for them, personally. I didn't mean for this video to go this long. The longer it is, the longer it's going to take to upload. But I had to say these things. 63% of men are single. They're single because they're living in their mommy's basement. They're drinking beer, eating pizza, playing video games, watching TV, and they're lazy bums. That's why they're single. I can tell you why they're single. And they're cheapskates. Oh, I don't have any money. Well, you have the money for the things you want. If you want a girlfriend bad enough, spend a little bit. You don't have to spend a lot. My late wife and I went all kinds of places that didn't cost a lot of money. And I just showed you all kinds of state parks you can go to. Very fun places to go that cost nothing. Tax dollars pay for that. Now, Pythia and Castle cost a little bit. The state penitentiary I showed you may cost a little bit. That nice Ozark Mills restaurant I showed you. Oh, that might cost a little bit. The basket weaving classes may cost a little bit. But come on, guys. It's worth the investment. To me, it would be. I wouldn't hesitate. If you want to sit at home and play video games and feel sorry for yourself, be my guest. You think I don't have problems? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I did something very dumb, very foolish. But don't we all? Who hasn't done anything stupid? At least I own it. I admit what I did. I own up to it. Done. It's in the past. Own it. So, yeah. But, I'm here. I'm back. So, apparently I'm making some effort to pick myself up by my bootstraps. And to the people on Facebook, oh yeah, there's a widowhood series I'm still working on. It's going to take 2 weeks. I have to upload something every day. I didn't do it today. I'll be uploading this video probably tomorrow night. After I get off work, I'll have time to stop by, upload it. And yeah, so 26 minutes. Oh man, I don't know how long this one's going to take. But I just had to come up and say something because the conversation I had, and I got to thinking, why are so many men single? I can tell you why they're single. They'll put all the blame on women. They don't. They're just as bad because they won't take accountability for themselves. You know, you men need to put the beer can down. Put the pizza down. I tell women to lose weight. You men need to lose weight. Get in shape. Get some better threads. Invest in yourself. Maybe the girls will talk to you. And then actually take her somewhere. Don't give the excuse, well, I don't have any money, so we'll just go to McDonald's. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, guys. We'll just sit here and watch movies. Now, women want to go somewhere. Anywhere. When my wife was living, it didn't matter where we went. Anywhere. She was happy going to Relics Antique Mall. That costs nothing. That's free. I just gave you all kinds of periodicals, all kinds of events, places to go, things to do. What, sit at home, Netflix and chill? Are you kidding me? No wonder you guys are single. You won't take them anywhere. These women, they just want you. They don't want your money. You believe they want your money because you listen to these damn podcasters. They got you convinced of that. So you listen to Fresh and Fit and that's what they tell you? Oh my God. No wonder you're lost. No wonder you're single. Why don't you open up your eyeballs? Get off those dating apps. Oh my God. Put down your phone and get off those apps. You're not going to meet an attractive young lady on a dating app. They're not on dating apps. They're in the real world. And like I said, those podcasters have you believe these women have thousands of choices to choose from. No, they don't. They have a limited selection because they're only going to choose the men in their social circle. Someone they can vet. And guys, you need to have a digital footprint. You need to have a Instagram, Facebook, and start doing activities. Load it up. My Facebook is full of activities. Full of things that Nicole and I used to do, Sandra and I used to do, and our Carlene, she was 25 years ago. That's before social media. I don't think I have any pictures of her around. I don't have one picture of her, come to think of it. I used to, but I don't know what happened to it. But like I said, you guys just take them out. There's all kinds of places to go. Cost you nothing. Nothing. Believe me, I know of all the places to go that cost little or nothing. Even that Ozark Mills restaurant might cost a little bit. That's something you save up for a little bit. What, $80, $100 for the evening? Have a good time? You bet. It's worth the investment. Anyway, I'm starting to repeat myself. I just thought I'd come out here and say what I had to say. I mean, come on, guys. Get with the program. I'm going after the men. You women just sit back. I'm going after the men on this one. The Manosphere channels won't like me what I'm saying, but it's the truth. I had the conversation with that young lady, and she said he didn't want to take her out. He just wanted to sit at home and watch Netflix because he was broke. Well, I was broke, but I still took Carlene to the fair with what little money I had. We still had a good time. Didn't stop me. I'm just saying. So don't BS me. Don't BS me and tell me, Jeremiah, well, I only work at McDonald's and I don't make a lot of money. I just can't afford it. BS. Stop it. Stop it. You have the money for the things you want. If you can afford a $500 a month truck payment, I don't feel sorry for you. Oh, you just bought a motorcycle? Oh, wow. Okay. Now that's some guys. But some guys, they just make up every excuse. Every excuse possible. They don't want to better themselves. They don't want to make any effort. You know, I have to make the effort. I'm 56. I may not look it, but yeah, I'm 56. I'm kind of doing this podcast because the other microphone I had were not charged. So this is my backup. I got my headphones. I got a studio light right here. And yeah, I'm shooting this on a 9th generation iPad Pro. If you're wondering what the camera I'm using, I'm not using any software, just an iPad, microphone, studio light, and the decor. That's natural. I was looking at that and I'm going, I need a YouTube studio, and there it says. I like the idea of a stove and the plants and a picture on the wall. It's just so natural and so inviting, and there's no green screen. It's natural. And I hope you got something out of it. Guys, get off your ass, or you're going to be dateless amigos. 63% of you between 18 and 30 are dateless, and I can see why. Now, I'm 56. I'm not in your age bracket. But if you don't straighten up, you're going to find someone like me dating girls in your age bracket because you're too lazy to get up and do something. I'm just saying. You're too lazy to get off your ass. I don't feel sorry for you. Your girlfriend dumped you. That's tough shit. Too bad. Sorry. I don't, you listen to these podcasters and they're going to lead you astray. That red pill is the black pill is just as bad. They'll have you believe, oh my God, girls are only interested in the upper 5%. Bullshit. Girls are only interested in 6 foot tall guys. Bullshit. I know lots of short guys who get girlfriends every day. So I call BS on that. You know, they only go for the rich guys. I know lots of poor guys who get women. I'm poor. I still get girlfriends. So I call BS on that from my own personal experience. BS on that. So don't listen to these guys. These jokers will lead you astray. If you listen long enough, you're going to be convinced that all women are bad. No, they're not. Yes, some are. There's some bad dudes out there too. But most of you guys are just too lazy to get off a butt and do something. We got a whole generation of men who are more interested in playing Fortnite than taking a girl to the county fair. Yeah, we got a county fair. We have harvest days here. We've got the Cherry Blossom Festival. There's all kinds of events. This is just Webster County alone. Right here. All kinds of things to see and do if you're dating a young lady. If I were dating somebody, we'd be doing something every week. We'd be picking up this magazine. We'd be planning and plotting where we're going to go. Every week, we'll be going somewhere. We'll be doing something, making memories. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.